23?
It's
Did you just the blasphemy?
Skip. I'm saying
What?
No, Skip. The number. He's saying the number is not what made LeBron James. I could have been 88. I could have been 12. I could have been 13. I could have been 25. I could have been any number I wanted. I'm still the king. I'm still the GOAT. I do goatish things, a virtuoso on a nightly basis. That's what he's saying. See, you always take everything in a literal sense.
He
Skip.
made 23?
Skip.
One man made 23.
So let me ask you
forever and forever.
So let me ask you a question. If Michael Jordan did not wear 23 and LeBron James did, would it be any different? Would he be any different of a player? No.
Okay, but
if LeBron James had
the whole circumstance would change.
If LeBron James had 40,
the whole narrative would change. If 23 was just another number.
It is. LeBron made it famous.
God.
Can you let me finish my point? And
I
stop
swear, one day we're going to get struck by lightning sitting at this table, and nobody will understand it because the meteorological prospect of this is impossible because we got a roof over us with all these lights, but somehow lightning is going to come through this roof and strike this table right here. And the show will end forever because of you.
Okay, Skip, look, we understand that there was a 23 before LeBron James.
Yes.
What my point was is that LeBron is saying, I'm more than the number 23.
Okay.
And to show you that I'm a great teammate, that I'm willing to, AD, I'm willing to give you this for $4 million.
Aha! Now we got to the truth of the matter.
There's a price tag on
Am
that.
I right? Am I right?
I will sell you the jersey for
$4 million. That's actually a lot of money to pay for a jersey. Right?
Yeah. Well, Babe Ruth jerseys just went for like $5.5, $6 million. So, I mean, I can understand.
That's Babe Ruth. We're just talking about LeBron.
No, you're talking about Goat James.
Huh?
But anyway, Skip. And now, guess what's going to happen now, Skip? He's going to have a different number. And guess who's going to have the #1 jersey sale in the NBA next year for the second consecutive year?
I got it.
01, LeBron James.
Yeah, although, I don't know. I just don't like 6. Where did 6 come from?
Yeah, 6 is a good number, too.
No, it isn't.
Russell, what a number?
Huh?
You like Bill Russell, right?
I do like Bill Russell,
Okay.
but there's just something about the number 6.
Dr. J wanted it. Wasn't Dr. J 6?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I start thinking of multiple 6s, and then I'm like, ugh, I don't know about that.
But
No?
Don't go there.
No, don't go there.
And that's the thing. I mean, when I went to Baltimore, I had to switch numbers. I offered Jermaine Lewis, who was 84 at the time.
Yeah.
I offered to buy him and his wife matching Rolexes. He said no, and then I went home. I was like, man, what am I going to do?
Matching Mercedes? Maybe?
No, hell no. Yeah. Only one person would get a Mercedes out of that contract. That would be me. But anyway, Skip, I was like, you know what? I'm big. I'm more than 84. 84 didn't make me. I made it.
Okay, I'll give you that.
No,
but I'm not going to give LeBron that. Okay?
But Skip, you stop it. You know what I meant.
So, you know what I think about the number 23. The NBA should have retired it when he retired. Seriously.
They should. When LeBron retired, it should be retired
when
forever.
The man retired.
No.
When the GOAT retired.
No.
When it was over. Really, when he left Chicago in 1998, it should have been retired. It's over. That's it. End of story. 23 should hang in every rafter.
Why?
Because obviously he went 6-0 in the finals with 6 MVPs, and he was the greatest ever in any sport, the greatest competitor ever. I've never seen a force of nature like that guy. And LeBron cannot hold 1 candle or 2 candles to this guy. You can buy him a whole box of candles, and he can't hold those candles to this guy.
You got a lighter.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a concert and they light them lighters, Skip?
Okay, so obviously what just happened, the agent they both share just brokered a deal because LeBron is obviously getting up there in age. I'm not saying he's over the hill, but his championship window is starting to close. He's starting to run out of time.
Yeah.
So when suddenly the prospect of the trade getting made and you could add $4 more million of cap room up to 1 max cap room, then obviously LeBron needed the cap room. He needed the extra $4 million in cap room. So he obviously volunteered through Rich Paul to go back to Anthony to say, here, you can keep 23, but you got to give up your kicker, your trade kicker. And exactly how he deserves to get a trade kicker when he demanded the trade, I don't know. But it's in your contract and by the letter of the contractual law, but it doesn't seem right on principle. That's if they trade you, you get $4 million. Yeah. But he's the one who forced the trade, right?
You should be able to get
it would seem like you would then
forfeit.
Trade is a trade. You should forfeit it. But whatever. Okay, so he's going to get his $4 million, except he's going to waive it.
Yeah.
Because you need the cap room LeBron. And in exchange, he gets to keep 23.
Yeah.
So I'm good with all that. But again, what I loved about AD was he chose 23 for the right reason, because he went to high school, as you know, in Chicago. So he was honoring 23.
He was honoring
right?
LeBron James. He wasn't even alive when Michael Jordan was playing.
Stop it. He has been quoted as saying many times, I chose it because of Mike. And the difference was that LeBron chose 23 because he really thought he had next. That's why.
He did.
He said, I'm next.
He did.
I'm
chosen one.
Okay. He had it tattooed across his back. Chosen one coming out of high school.
So what that mean? He was chosen.
Okay.
He had next.
Okay. So that was the worst move he ever made.
No, it's not.
It was, because you're never going to live up to that guy. And he hasn't.
Surpassed.
He's 3-6 in the finals.
If he's 1-8.
He had the all-time superstar meltdown in an NBA Finals against the Dallas Mavericks. He will never overcome that. It's a blight on his resume.
He overcame it.
He did not overcome it. It's ugly.
Two finals MVP, 3 finals MVPs, and 2 regular season MVPs since that. Oh, he overcame that.
Okay. Did he overcome, like, would Michael Jordan have ever missed the shot to tie the game at the end of Game 6 in 2013? He would not have missed that shot. He would have made that shot. And then Ray Allen canceled LeBron's miss with the greatest clutch shot I have ever seen. So, again, you're shaming the legacy of 23 again and again in the finals.
How you shaming it?
Could Michael Jordan's team ever have lost a finals by a record finals margin as LeBron did to the Spurs?
when you don't have the better of the team. When did Michael Jordan go into a series and he didn't have the better of the teams?
Okay, but it was close. Vegas said that was going to be a very close series. Most people thought it was going to be a 7-game series. But
the Spurs were still favored. Michael Jordan never went up against the Spurs type team. He never went up against a Golden State, a team in their prime. Remember, Magic Johnson was not his prime.
This is the GOAT, you keep telling me.
Yeah.
I say he's the phony GOAT.
No.
But you're telling me the GOAT, and he still had Dwayne. I know he wasn't quite Dwayne, but Chris Bosh was still Chris Bosh. And you still had all those great role players who had helped you win a championship against the Thunder. You still had Chalmers and all those
Ray Allen and
you had a bunch of those guys. So the point was, they lost by a record margin because LeBron wasn't very good in that series.
Oh, he wasn't very good.
He was not Jordan-esque.
He was just 28, 8 and 7.
Yeah, go look at Game 3 and 4 and tell me what you see in that series. Back home in Miami when it was 1-1. Go tell me what you see from LeBron.
It should have been 2-0. Hadn't y'all turned out the AC and turned up the heat.
I loved it, but there was only one player on the floor who cramped. Only one player. How many guys are on a team? 12 and 12. So there 23 other players did not cramp that night, but one guy cramped. Some people think it was because pressure and he.
Man, it's not nobody. No, ain't no some people. One person thinks.
No.
It was a mental cramp.
I
That's
actually
what you
heard
think.
that from somebody who's on the training staff of the Miami Heat. I quoted it in the on ESPN.com. You can go look it up.
Whatever. I do not believe that's the case, and I think deep down. But anyway.
All these are shaming 23, not living up to 23.
And LeBron James is going to be 23.5.
Yeah, he should have taken 22. I would have given him 22, because then at least you're saying, I'm one short of you. I'll never quite be you.
He should have took 25 then.
Okay. 25.
Yeah, I'm above
you're
you.
better than
Can't
you.
get 24 because Kobe
Do you
already.
really think he thinks that? He doesn't.
He does. Absolutely. LeBron lays his head on. Didn't you hear him tell him he the GOAT? He was in the shop saying, I'm the GOAT. After what I did in going back and winning that title, I am officially the GOAT. I'd appreciate if you address me as GOAT.
Okay.
GOAT James.
The real GOAT won 10 scoring titles to only 1 for LeBron James. The real GOAT
Skip, they do
had 5 MVPs to LeBron's 4, which is pretty good.
Skip,
and LeBron's not going to win another MVP. Sorry, that's over.
They do different things. LeBron is asked to rebound and score. Rebound and assist. Michael, but the thing is, Skip, is that you keep telling me Michael never led his team in assist, rebounding. LeBron has done that.
All he did is lead it in clutch points.
That's what LeBron does.
Yeah, when you need to just to make the basket to win the game, he made it.
That's Bron.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't notice last year. I saw again and again when he missed all those shots.
Oh, well, since you noticed that, you noticed what the last 2 years were like in Washington?
Yep.
You noticed that?
You know what? I think he made a great choice because he needs to stay in number 6 for the rest of his career and take a little heat off himself.
Ain't no heat.
Yeah.
Nah, we turn up that heat.
Yeah.
We're fine, Skip Bayless. We did a gesture because, you know, AD paid us $4 million.
That's exactly what happened.
For that jersey.
Thank you.
But
are you going to get a 6 jersey?
no, he need to compensate because I got 523 jerseys.
Okay, now
he
what are
need
you
to
gonna
compensate. He need to compensate.
I think you're required
I would
to get a 6.
Yeah, I would get a 6.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, number 23 is retired at Charters Prospective High School, which is where AD went to high school on Chicago's South Side, and that is in honor of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Aha.
All right, free agency frenzy. We're sticking with this. Up next, are the Warriors now the favorite to re-sign Kevin Durant? Skip and Shannon will debate that one up next.